man, whatever happens, y'all know, whatever happens in the movies stays in the movies. So we went ahead, we went to the movies, we were talking, and during the movie, I was like, bro, should I make my move? I was debating. I was like, let me sauce her up just a little bit. So I went ahead, sauced up.
I got a Uzi and it sound like, I got a Draco and it sound like, shit, knock your shit open, the bullets explosive, falling, you get stood up. Can't run out of bullets in the shootout, taking my time, count as I'm blowing. Yeah, drumsticks, guitar size ARs, we a little band. Rapper diss me, I'm at every show like I'm his biggest fan. Hollows in that Sprinter van, gon' leave somebody crippled, man. You see your DJ brain come through his head, will turn religious.
What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy KVNG Martin, and I'm back with another video. Yo, I apologize for taking so long to upload another video. You know, coronavirus, you know, I got work. It's a little much, I'm not gonna lie to you. But dang, man, I'm really kind of upset about my 2020 senior year, man. It's kind of blew me just a little bit. But besides all that, let's go ahead and let's get into the video. So, as you guys seen in the Instagram story that I had posted, I'm going to be talking about my first time. So, my first time with what, you guys say, right? Y'all think it's about to be about sex, and it is. So, my first time having sex, that was, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. It's kind of good. Cause first time I had a rubber. Other than like I think later along, I didn't use a rubber on one person. But my first time was with a rubber. Not saying no names, just telling y'all where it happened, how it happened. So me and this girl were cool. It was my 10th grade, summer of 10th grade year. I left middle school with nobodies, entered high school with nobodies. In the middle of my high school year, that's when I caught a body. It's crazy. So, I'm gonna just give a random letter. T. I'm gonna say T. Huh? So, me and T, we went to two different schools. So, I went to a game. I went to a football game. Met each other there. We were talking, and I was with the homies. So I went ahead and I sauced up just a little bit, and I got her number. After I got a number, we went ahead. We went to, what was the first time after the game, we met up another time. It was, where did we go? I think we went to the mall. We went ahead and we chilled out at the mall for a little bit. So I got to know her, shit like that. And after a while, I was starting to dig her, thinking, oh wait, let me just cuff real quick, cause that's all I wanted my freshman year to now. All I wanted was to be cuffed and jump like that. So I was like, okay, let me cuff this girl. So I went ahead and I was kind of taking it slow, so I ain't push it too fast. So I was like, yo, what's going on? What are we? She was like, we good friends, but it might turn into something more.
Oh my God!
And shit like that. I was like, oh, for real? And we went ahead, we went to the movies. Man, whatever happens, y'all know, whatever happens in the movies stays in the movies. So we went ahead, we went to the movies, we were talking, and during the movie, I was like, bro, should I make my move? I was debating. I was like, let me sauce her up just a little bit. So I went ahead, sauced up. I leaned in for it, got the kiss, started making out. Whew, that was good. I ain't gonna lie. So that was my first time making out with her, and then it got a little serious, bruh. That girl was so prepared, it was crazy. She brought a blanket. I was like, what you bringing a blanket for? I was like, wait, I'm about to get some. So she goes ahead and she goes to like. Alright, back to what I was saying. So she goes ahead and she goes back to doing what she was doing, and she's putting her hand in my pants or whatever. I'm like,
oh wow. Oh wow.
I'm like, oh wait a minute. You know, little JJ down there jumping up on me, Finn. So I was like, eh. Hello, what's going on here? So she went ahead and she started doing the woo-doo. I was like, dang, bro. And when her head went under the covers, I was like, oh my god, wow, snap, it's about to go down. And I was like, dang, bro, you know what you're doing. So during the movie, she's doing that or whatever, and went ahead and we just left it at that. So after the movies, we left. I dropped her off home. I dropped her off home. And so as soon as I dropped her off home, I was chilling with the peoples. I was like, yo, I had to call my homeboy up, tell him what was going down. He was like, no, you capped. I was like, I'm so serious. So I went ahead and I went to sleep. Next day she called me. She's like, oh, I think it was a PSD day. The next day. So she called me. She was like, oh, what you doing? I was like, I'm chilling at the house. She was like, you going to school? I said, no. Because usually I don't go to school on PSD day. It makes no sense to me. And so she was like, oh, can I come through? I said, let me see who in the house. So I checked the house empty. I knew my brother had school around 9:30 to 3:45. Sister got school 9 to 3:45. That was when she was in elementary school. So I was like, okay, I got the whole house, I'm clear. She goes ahead. She says, come pick me up. I go scoop her, come back to the house. Mind you, it was I wasn't living here at the time. I was living in another spot. So went ahead, got to the house, opened the door, chilling in the house. So she goes ahead and she's like, oh, let's watch something on the TV. Go ahead, open the PlayStation, choosing whatever. We choosing the shows, we shit like that. So I'm like, okay, hold on, give me 1 second. I run to my room. I check in my little glove compartment. Covered with rubbers. Damn, I'm stuck. So I remembered I had one rubber because my dad had gave it to me. He was like, yo, stay safe, always. So I was like, alright, cool. So I went ahead, was trying to look for that. I ravaged my room, bro. I threw everything across the room. I started throwing stuff. I was like, damn, bro, where is it? So then I remembered it was in that one spot in my drawer. So I went ahead, grabbed it out the drawer, put it in my pocket, walked down the living room. She was like, you okay? I was like, yeah, I was just trying to find something. So when I said that, I think she caught on. So I was like, okay. I know that wasn't her first time, bro. So I was like, oh snap, alright. So we watching the movie, we chilling, and then I turned the volume up so nobody, like, I don't care, like neighbors, like, we didn't live in a house, we lived in like a apartment complex. So went ahead, the walls are thin so they can hear us. So I went ahead and turned the volume up so they didn't hear us, so they didn't know I had somebody over. So I went ahead and I turned the volume up, we chilling. She's laying on me watching the thing. She's like, nobody's here, right? I was like, yeah, nobody's home. She was like, good. I was like, what you mean? She went ahead. I was like, oh my god. So she went so fast, bro. And I was like, damn. I was like, it's crazy. And so she went ahead. She went to doing. She was doing the whoop. You hear me? I was like, oh my gosh. Had me eyes rolling in the back of his head, low key, toes curled, dude. Ooh. So then we went ahead. I got up. I was like, bro, let's just take it to my room. So I went ahead. I grabbed her, picked her up. We walked in my room, and then we went ahead and we did the whoop. So she was like, take it nice and slow. I was like, okay, I'll do it slow for you. I was trying to act like a professional, because like I could say, like before I went to go grab her, I was literally watching videos to see what to do. I didn't know what to do. So she was like, oh, you new at this? I said, I couldn't tell her yes. I'd have felt like a straight punk. So I was like, nah, I ain't new to this. She was like, alright, I'm gonna let you take over. I was like, alright, whatever. So we got to doing what we were doing, and my stupid self, I was trying to figure out where was the hole, bitch. I was like, wait, where is that, bruh? And so she was like, alright, I'm gonna just put it in. I was like, okay. So she went ahead and she was like, I ain't gonna say no sound effects, nothing like that. But went ahead, got to do what we were doing. We switched to like 2, maybe 3 different positions. I probably lasted about like 12 minutes. And she was like, oh my gosh. And I was like after we laid in the bed, we were like, that was good, whatever. And she went ahead. It was like an hour later, we were still chilling. It was an hour before I had to go pick up my brother and my sister from school. So I was like, alright. So I went ahead, cleaned up the house and whatever, and I went and I took her home. So later that day, she called me, FaceTime me, talking to myself, when can we go round 2? I was like, don't know about that little shorty, I don't know. And I don't know when we could get around 2 because I don't know my PSD day schedule. She was like, just let me know because it was good. I was like, say less. And then I had confessed to her like a couple of days later. I was like, bro, you know that was my first time.
Wait a minute.
Whatever. She was like, no, wasn't you lying?
Why the fuck you lying?
I'm like, I'm so serious. That was my first time ever doing that. And she was like, bro, do it again. I was like, whoa. That really had me off guard. And then after that, I was like a couple weeks later, I stopped feeling her vibe. I don't know for what reason. She started like, we didn't feel each other on a boyfriend girlfriend type level. We felt each other off of a I want to smash kind of level. So after that, we spoke about it and we were like, okay, let's just keep it as friends, da da da. And so after that, I was just single for a little minute, you know, trying to see the outside world. And I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of ugly still, but I'm still kind of ugly now, you feel me? But yeah, that concludes the story of my first time doing that. Maybe in the next video, y'all will find out my first time smoking weed, or any other things y'all want to see. Y'all just let me know, because I ain't gonna lie, I gotta keep y'all entertained during this quarantine. This quarantine is not it, but most definitely when this quarantine is done, we're gonna be out and about and we're gonna be making bangers. I'm trying to do a collab with my homeboy Joseph. So once we do that collab, I will go ahead and I will tell y'all that. But yeah, that's it for today's video, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys very much for supporting me in my last 2 videos and not unsubscribing because I didn't make any other videos. But let's go ahead and let's get this to 200 likes, maybe a few comments, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later, y'all boys. Peace.